call with my TED coach on Friday. For those of you that don't know, I have a TED Talk coming up at Missouri S&T in October. I'm very excited about it. And she said something that I say to my students and I coach on all the time. It really just goes to show that sometimes when you're in your business, you're so close to your content, you can't see what you're missing. She actually works for TED, and I don't know if I'm sure all the programs do it, but she and I meet regularly for her to review my speech, my slides, because you're a time limit. Obviously, they want to make sure it's compliant. I'm not getting up there making medical claims or things that aren't proven or cited. She said that all of my content was amazing, but I needed to work on some of my transitions. So it really just was eye-opening because she knows of my ADHD. Obviously, that's what I'm talking about. She was, as someone with ADHD, it's very easy for us to topic switch, but can someone else follow that? So I talk about this all the time when reviewing content and auditing content, because very often I see entrepreneurs get on there and they know, okay, I got to speak to the pain points. I got to speak to their beliefs and point out the symptoms and then make a CTA. You're going through your content. You're like, yo, you've got this problem. Well, I've got the solution by my thing, right? So is there transitions between all of those points? So for me, as someone who has been very successful with content and my business, I'm like, what? I'm good at transitions. And I didn't get defensive. Like I tell her all the time, like, rip this shit apart. Tell me what to fix so I could fix it. But it was eye-opening because I was like, I coach people in this all the time and I didn't see this. And so needless to say, I'm working on my transitions right now. But a lot of times if you are seeing engagement on your content, but it's not turning into a sale or conversation, or you're growing, people are just following and being cheerleaders in the comments, it's because of your transitions. They see the value in you. They see your content. They're interested. They're intrigued, but it's not transitioning to make sense. Like the natural, logical next step is buy this thing. So for me, in my speech, I've only got like 11 minutes to make all these points. You obviously want it to be as valuable as possible. So there are several points where I am like, that leads to this, but are they going to be able to get the end result that I want them to get from the speech without the transitions? No. So I want you to go back and look at your last few pieces of content and see, is it pointing to, are you transitioning from pain into solution? Are you transitioning from solution to answer, which is your product or service? Let me know in the comments what questions you have about this. But I actually have my secret podcast. You can get instant access where I tell you the 3 biggest mistakes you're making. They're keeping you from $10,000 a month. You can get all of it right there at the top, or you can drop secret 25 in the comments and I'll send it to you.